The American dream is dying, baby. But you know what's not dying? This fucking podcast.
The boys are back. It's season 2. Clock the fuck in.
Welcome back, baby.
Holy hell. The boys are back, and it's been a while. We got some things to tell you fuckers.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
We took all the Patreon money and we ran. None of the promises we made are going to come to fruition. So don't even look for it.
The boys are back, right?
We're back.
Why are we even talking about the fraud? Why are we talking about the open investigation by the SEC? It's a good way to start off. The boys are back.
Boys are back.
Season
Easy.
2.
Season. We are diving into a new season. New, never before seen tactics from this podcast, baby.
Should we restart it again? This is probably the 15th time we've tried to start this thing. But the boys are back.
I just shit myself.
Season 2, you just shit yourself live on air? Already off the rails. Already off the rails 30 seconds in. We apologize. Ronnie just shit himself. He's going to go wipe up, and then we'll get back to it. But the boys are back.
Fuck it. Let it ride. Let it ride.
You're just going to sit there with a dirty diaper all fucking episode?
I didn't actually shit myself.
All right, that's good. That's good to know.
It's going to stink in here.
It does stink in here. I might move back. You might hear some skirting in my chair a little bit.
Welcome back, baby. What have we been doing? What have we been doing? Start it off. You've had the most eventful hiatus in podcasting history.
I wouldn't say that. I did helicopter my meat for a couple days. I did take one of the world's biggest shits, a grizzly one. I
remember you saying back of the pot, top of the lip, which was wild.
Imagine that, bro. Back of the pot, top of the lid. Are you nuts, dude? That's 3 cubic feet worth of shit.
And you said, and I quote,
I found out how the aliens built the pyramids.
You did.
And by aliens, I don't mean midgets. We'll get into that later. I saw an alien today.
You did?
And by that, I mean midgets.
By that, you mean midget. All right, cool.
Yeah. Season 2, the boys are here like we never fucking left, Ronald.
Yeah, 100%.
Holy hell. It's been a fucking minute. I don't even remember at a podcast.
We're just so jazzed. I mean, 14, 15 minutes of just trying to figure out an intro, and I'm fucking jazzed.
Yeah, you got the juice tonight. I mean,
I got the juice. I've got the juice, and usually I don't. Usually I'm a negative Nancy.
Yeah, you are a negative Nancy. We do need to cull that for season 2. We need to holster that negative.
It's holster. It doesn't even holster, bro. I bought it. I bought a new personality.
Well, we don't need that either.
I bought a new personality, baby. It's called Adderall. We're back.
Holy,
focus, locked in.
The kid's zanned up.
I'm off of Perk 30, and I'm not apologizing for it. How was your trip to Vegas?
Oh, it was fucking unbelievable, dude. It was so much fun. We went to the fucking Jets-Raiders game. That stadium's fucking crazy.
You said it was built like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was built like so recently. They built that one and the one in L.A. like the same people did, I think. I don't know. But, dude, that's the coolest fucking thing. I've literally never been to a sporting event like going to a Vegas Raiders football game. It's fucking crazy. Because every time you pull up to, like, say you go to MetLife Stadium in New York City or something, which is where the Giants play for you fucking, for your audience that doesn't know sports.
Yeah.
But you pull up, you get in the parking lot, you fucking sling beers all day, and then you go in there and you hope you don't pass out by the second half. In Vegas, you show up at the casino Mandalay Bay, where the fucking Hamas paraglider shot 49 people a few years ago. But you pull up there, and yes, it's spooky as fuck. It literally looks like if you were in a movie of people getting mowed down. Dude, it's one of the creepiest places ever, but it's so fucking nice, and it's so fucking sick. And you go there before the game, and the pregame, instead of like in a fucking parking lot, is in the casino. So it's like you're spinning slots, you're at the bar, but like everybody in the casino has either a Jets or a Raiders jersey on. It's fucking sick, dude.
That is fucking dope. Can we talk about how frustrating the first couple of days were?
What?
In Vegas that you had mentioned.
Oh, it's fucked, dude. The thing is I went to Vegas with a certain amount of money. We don't need to disclose.
Yeah, you got to have your pot. You got to know when to stop. That's that's responsible gambling.
You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to run away, know when to run.
All my exes live in Texas. Continue.
George Strait. The thing is I went in there, but I didn't bring my debit card. Now, hindsight is always 20/20. I thought that wouldn't be a problem.
Considering it's the most advanced.
Yeah, considering the entire point of Vegas is for them to take my money, I would assume they have a fucking Apple Pay ATM within 12 miles. They don't, dude. They have 0 Apple Pay ATMs. There's one in a fucking Walgreens that's a 4-mile walk that I walked all the way across the goddamn city, walked past the Sphere, walked past the Bellagio, the MGM, all of them. I'm fucking sweating. I got blisters on my feet for fucking the next month. They're still goddamn down there. They hurt like a motherfucker. And then I get to this ATM, and it's just a normal fucking ATM with a slot card. And I fucking Googled it, and it said it should have the fucking Apple Pay, dude. It's fucking horseshit that the most advanced fucking city that's designed to take my money doesn't have modern technology when it comes to accepting money.
100%. That's fucking wild.
It's crazy.
But
and
I
said that to my brother, and he looked at me like I'm a fucking retard.
Well, you are a fucking retard. You should have brought your debit card.
I should have brought my debit card, but god damn, who doesn't have the Apple Pay, especially Vegas?
That is retarded.
They gotta put that on the sign. They gotta put that on the sign.
That is retarded, and I feel like... Also, I know for a fact you got nailed with like $40 fucking dollars of just transaction fees because they never let you pull out your amount. They always are like in increments of fucking 10, and a max of $10. Yeah. So you get to pay a fucking bank fee every fucking
all the ATMs at the casino were $7 bank fees every time you got fucking hit with it.
Well, that was better than the cruise I went on because the cruise was fucking. It was like $13.
Well, you're in international waters, bud.
Fair.
It's the fucking Wild West out there.
Fair. Have a stripe.
But in America?
Have a stripe. Because guess what you're going to do with that money? You're going to turn that fucking money into them and then put it on a card. Yeah. I go to arcades all the time. They have the same system. Why the fuck can't you just put the money on the card like you do at an arcade? You just tap your shit and done. Just doesn't make sense. You're right, but you're wrong. Should have had your debit card, you fucking idiot.
Hindsight's 20/20. Hindsight's 20/20.
No, I don't think that's hindsight,
Hindsight's 20/20.
That's not a hindsight thing.
We're playing Monday morning quarterback here, and I'm upset about it because I went to Vegas with full intention of losing every dollar to my name, and I came home with money in my pocket. It's fucked up. Dude, I went there. I played 2 games. I play either poker or roulette. Okay, I'm with people. I can't spend 16 hours playing poker, so let's go to the roulette table. Get there. Where's an ATM? Oh, no, we don't take fucking... It's in America. I don't know why I'm giving them accents. Oh, no, we don't take Apple Pay around here. I go, is there any Apple Pay anywhere? Anywhere. Can I go up to the cashier? The cashier's only job is to fucking take your card. Dude, okay, look at this. Not only did they not have Apple Pay ATMs, the fucking dyke at the cash register, I think her name was Sandy. Sandy from Las Vegas. I'm calling you out, you dumb slut. I went up to her, and I said, can I take out $100? She looks at me, oh, yeah, of course. And she's got this little fucking, the thing you swipe the card in. Right. But it's got the Apple Pay logo at the top. Perfect. Oh, my Lord, I'm in business.
Don't hit me.
I pull my fucking thing out. I hit the bing, bing. No response. I'm holding it there. 5, 10. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm using Apple Pay. Why? Oh, we don't take that here. So you have the machine that takes it, but you don't take it? God damn it. Who's the fucking Mayor Jane of fucking Vegas? I need to talk to her because it's a problem. I tried to give the city my money. I take my money. I don't want to win. I'm here for the fun time. I want to lose my money in Vegas like every other fucking retard. I went there to lose my money. I came back with money. It's fucked up.
The world we live in.
It's the thing is I probably would have won money because I'm an elite gambler. But in my head, I was saying I want to lose this money. I want to provide for the city. I want to give back to Vegas. They've given so much to me. They gave me. Well, they didn't really give me anything.
They gave you that sweet-ass game.
Vegas
that
is
you
sick,
paid
bro.
for.
Yeah, honestly, I want to help fund the fucking Sphere so it stays open for another day or two.
Well, you can pay. You can go to the Sphere, pay to have an image put up.
I know. I was going to put my fucking butthole on the Sphere. I was thinking about putting my butthole on the Sphere.
Which is dumb because I don't know why you would do that. The Sphere thing, not your butthole. That sounds great. I love every second of that.
The Sphere's sick, dude.
It is sick. I'm assuming it's fucking surreal to look at.
Yeah, dude. It's sick because it's like, you would think like during the day, it wouldn't be like as LED You wouldn't be able to see the image as clearly, but during the day, it's like a TV. It's like watching in your room. There's no reflection. There's no nothing. You can't even tell if the sun's around.
That's fucking crazy. That is wild.
But, dude, we went to this, the Ferris wheel, the big-ass Ferris wheel there.
All right.
From the top, it takes 30 minutes to get around.
Yeah, because they just take people out as they're...
Oh, dude, I got to tell you, so one of my cousins, gambling addict, which I respect the hell out of, was a gambling addict, recovered, went to Vegas. So that's like going to a fucking strip club when you're a sex addict. Like... You're in the worst place in the world to be a fucking gambling addict. We're in the casino gambling. His brother's gambling, my brother's gambling, I'm gambling, his dad's gambling, and his uncle's gambling.
And he's supposed to sit there and drink a fucking seltzer water?
I mean, he had a great time. He didn't he made the most of it. But what I was going to say was, because of that, I wanted to find weed because he smokes weed, I smoke weed. It's a good little bonding.
Yeah.
He can't partake in the debauchery like we all can, so it would be a good little time.
Get high.
And I went down and I got edibles, and it was like a pack of 10. And I thought we'd maybe split it 5 and 5 or 4 and 6 or whatever. I come back, he has 2. I sling the rest of the bag, bro. I was so high. Holy shit. I was floating. And that was right before we got on the fucking Ferris wheel and we saw the sphere and all that shit, dude. Oh, man, it was so sick. That place is awesome. I love Vegas, bro.
That's fucking wild. I think, didn't you say you're going to try to get in a fucking tournament?
I do want to get in a poker tournament soon, but around here, obviously not over there.
The flight's probably really fucking cheap.
Yeah, take
6 hours to get there.
They're setting up the Formula 1 shit in Vegas when I was there.
Right.
Which the Formula 1 race is cool. I want to start fucking watching that shit. No, I won't, but it was cool. Like, I was walking on the track, and then, 4 days later, there's fucking Formula 1. Alex Verstappen was fucking driving down that thing.
Yeah.
And it was pretty sick. But, because of that, the traffic and all that shit was crazy. And, it took, an extra 40 minutes to get everywhere. But other than that, it was fucking sick, dude. That's such a sweet city. I would live there. I would love to live there.
That's fucking dope, dude.
Have you ever been there?
You had a good time. No.
Oh, you know where else we went when we were there? I completely forgot about this day even existing.
Jesus Christ.
But I know I'm keeping going.
You're good. Go.
But I went to the Hoover Dam. And I get there. First of all, some things I didn't know about the Hoover Dam. It's at the border of Arizona and Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
So it's funded by both states and all that shit. None of that matters. But we took a tour of it, and you go fucking 900 feet down in the ground. You pull up to it, and you're like, oh, shit, I thought this was way bigger. And then you get out of your car, and you walk up to it, and you go, holy fuck. Because it's like a 700-foot drop on the one side and 100 feet on the other. So you see the other, and you're like, what's this pussy shit? I've seen these pictures my whole life. It looks like it's the biggest thing in the world. It is, bro. And the cool thing is, it curves out. Dude, if I had a skateboard, if I had a sled and there was a little bit of ice on there, oh my Lord, it'd be the fucking ride of the decade. I want to get down that thing. I have one goal in my life. When I'm 80 years old and fucking senile and about to die, just send me down the Hoover Dam. There's a statue there of all the guys that died, and the first guy who died
is the father of the last guy who died. They died on the same day.
You knew that?
Yeah.
That's wild, bro. Dude, the way they built it, too, is fucking crazy. They had these cranes dropping fucking cement in, and then they made, cement bricks and stacked them. A.K.A. This was where I was going with this, because I said in the beginning, I learned how the pyramids were made. That's how they made the pyramids. They made the pyramids in the Hoover Dam the same way. We called up the midgets. And the midgets did it. The midgets flew down here on the... All right, for the people who are outside of the joke, I'm calling the aliens midgets and the midgets aliens because... Did anybody see what was going on in Mexico? That was a mummified midget. That wasn't a... That was not an alien, brother. That was no alien. That was a mummified midget.
That's fucking...
But that's the end of my Vegas stuff.
That's your Vegas shit.
Upset with the Apple Pay. Hoover Dam, sick. Dude, the way they built the Hoover Dam is kind of fucking sick. They literally had to stop
Definitely not how they built
Colorado River.
Definitely not how they built the pyramids, but I see what you're talking about.
Are you going to argue with me on this?
100%.
I learned how the pyramids were made.
No, you learned how the Hoover Dam was made.
And... Yeah, I don't think they had cranes when they were building pyramids. I'm not saying they used the cranes. What I'm saying...
They pushed them up ramps.
Is they had the blocks. They made the blocks. They didn't move the blocks. Everybody says, oh, they moved the blocks. They didn't move the blocks. They made the blocks, stacked the blocks. The way they did at the Hoover Dam. Promise you.
You're retarded. Anyways.
All right, next topic.
No, not next topic. Same topic. You had a great adventure. Now my turn.
Yeah, no.
My hiatus, dude.
What was your hiatus like? I told you to write it down so I know.
I did. I worked. That's it. I worked. I slaved away.
God bless you. God bless you, brother.
I bought a fucking guinea pig.
A guinea pig?
A second guinea pig.
Is that what we're calling Puerto Ricans these days?
Yeah. You can really fucking finger them all night. It's pretty cool.
What did he say?
I'm calling Puerto Ricans guinea pigs, and guinea pigs Puerto Ricans. Catch up! Did you see what happened in Puerto Rico?
I get it. You're making fun of me. But
what?
Not cool.
What?
Not cool, man.
I'm not making fun of you.
Not cool, man.
It's completely different. It's midgets and apples, or apples and midgets aliens.
This whole part's getting cut out. You had your chance, bud. It's...
Anyways.
What else did you do? You worked. You didn't work the whole time.
I did work the whole time. Literally the whole time. I did not stop working.
Goated.
100%. Just work. But I had some fun here and there. I didn't cover any of your shifts. That's for sure.
Thanks for that, bud.
Jens did.
Goated. Legend.
Yeah, super goated. I mean, been trying to get me to cover fucking Sunday for literally a year now. And I've told you from the get it's not happening. But also...
I get it.
Yeah, you're retarded.
You're a religious boy. I get it.
Yeah. Anyways, what are we going to do to make this podcast better? How are we going to keep it going?
Well, it's season 2, so naturally we're taking it to the next level.
Next level.
What that means, I don't know.
We don't even know yet.
But for season 2, the boys got to take it up a notch.
Well, let's go ahead and tease some of these things. I'm thinking...
Teasing? We doing a little strip tease?
Yeah, we're going to suck each other's cocks.
Imagine that. We could fucking...
I think...
Has there been 2 fat guys that did a strip tease on the internet before?
I think that is a thing. I think that's a whole genre. I think you can find it on the hub if you really look hard.
Nick Avocado does it,
Nick Avocado, yeah. He spreads his ass. Have you ever seen his OnlyFans?
No, but I saw a picture of him when he was skinny. I didn't realize...
That he was the same guy?
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah.
I've gotten fat, but holy, talk about yourself letting yourself go, buddy.
That guy is... insane.
I didn't realize. I just thought he was always fat, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." But I didn't realize his YouTube channel ruined his life.
He used to be a vegan.
Vegan?
He used to be a vegan. His channel started as like a vegan, like, oh, we're gonna eat a lot of vegan food,
and now he just ate 747 nuggets a time.
Yeah,
with a fucking barrel of fucking mac and cheese.
And the funniest thing is like the guy that's always with him. Yeah. That's his boyfriend. And they were together when they were both skinny. They both look exactly the same. Then they got both horrendously fat. But now they hate each other.
Hell yeah.
And the boyfriend fucking is like blames him for everything. So there's some videos where he's like fucking screaming in the background, just crying, just being like, "You fucking ruined my life. I fucking hate you." It's the most brutally cringeworthy stuff. And I feel like he plays it off like it's fake. It's not. Yeah. I feel like it's real.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit that is fake on his shit. I think. I don't know. But there's a lot of shit that is real. Is real.
Let's go!
Let's go, baby!
Holy!
We're back! Stop! Stop dropping your phone! That's not the first time.
I was celebrating our mutual use of Israel.
You mean Israel's mutual use of us? Anyways, I'm thinking we're gonna move this to streaming, man. Not like move it, but like definitely we're gonna start streaming, man.
Yeah, we got to.
Then we're gonna go audio, video, like as in we're gonna watch videos and talk shit. Because I feel like that's gonna be a fucking bro. We can talk shit for hours. You and I, we've gone in on Jens for hours, dude. Fucking peeled his cock back and sucked on it for hours.
What did he say?
What is? I looked at my phone for a second. I fucking. What are you talking about? No, but 100%. We need 100%. The video. We need the streaming. We need the tube. We need the Spotify. Well, you're going to be able to find us everywhere.
I feel...
Everywhere you look, you're going to see our 2 ugly mugs.
Literally. Literally, we're airdropping shit to you. Streaming. It's going to get done.
That's the only answer. Season 2, we're taking it to the next level. The question is how. The answer, streaming.
Streaming. I think the next step.
Streamers. And confetti.
I'm on board. 100%. Bring a cake in.
Once we do all that, I don't see any reason that Sam Hyde wouldn't come on this show.
Well, a lot of factors to that. He's also a fucking multimillionaire, so.
His Twitter name is @
Anyways, we're going to go ahead and take a break real quick. I have to beat my co-host to death right now.
Why?
You can't say that.
I can with the W.
We're not doing that anymore.
We're not saying.
You said it and then you sig heiled to me. You can't do that.
I said
yet. But after we start streaming, video's coming, baby. We're going to show our fucking faces. Well, Kevin's going to show his fat fuck ugly mug. I'm not going to do that. Because I have a career to save and salvage.
Yeah, and I don't have a life.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck.
If this doesn't work out, there's nothing.
Yeah,
there's no plan B.
You can't get fired from unemployment.
Yeah, there's no plan B.
So, honestly, we got some good plans coming. I think we're going to do meet and greets once we get more than one person listening to this podcast today.
Let's that's season 3 stuff. Let's worry about season 2 stuff. Let's get one video out, maybe. First, before we start talking about meet and greets on world tours.
I like it.
I get it. I know.
Anyways.
This section of the podcast is going to get played in a sexual harassment lawsuit.
This is a harassment cast now, baby.
Yeah, literally. Oh, I saw a tweet the other day that said, tank a job interview in 30 seconds. And you just say, well, that loses the sexual harassment policy around here.
The shirt's at her head.
Let's get through this one.
The shirt's at her head.
I know.
Shirt's at her head. She can't see me.
Nothing better. Oh, my Lord. So did you take your dick out at that point?
She's jerking off. She's taking an hour to take her shirt off. Dude.
An hour?
I'm staring at these 2 headlights. I'm staring right in the sun, baby.
Like a deer about to get fucking clapped in the middle of the road.
Dude. Shirt material, I saw right through the whole thing, baby. Beautiful nipples. Beautiful nipples.
Now, I have a conspiracy on this whole thing.
Okay.
Are we sure that this wasn't the brilliant mind of Kim Kardashian who thought about this? Because maybe you got tricked. Maybe it's the strapless nipple bras.
It's not.
It could be strapless nipple bras, brother, and there's nothing better because it gets you going.
It's not.
We don't need to get back into that because if you guys know, you can go listen to the last episode.
Great episode, season 1. We're different now.
We are different now. We would never disrespect women on this podcast.
Unless that bitch is back here begging to be disrespected. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
So anyways.
That's a good topic.
That's a nipple story. That's a nipple story, bro.
Yeah, there's nothing better than a loose nip. I thought when you said she was taking off her uniform shirt, I thought you were going to say that. One found fucking freedom. One found freedom for a few seconds. I thought you were going to say she was like Justin Timberlake and whatever, just Janet Jackson when she had her fucking yitties
rogue titty. A rogue titty.
There's nothing better than an accidental slippage. Nobody's hurt. It's a victimless crime.
Yeah, you got to be right. You always got to look to make sure. You don't want one to fall too far down. You got to catch it with your mouth.
Of course. You would never want one to hit the ground.
That's a workman's comp claim.
It's like the Bible and the American flag. You do not let those things hit the ground.
Not at all. Not at all. 100%. And I agree with that.
We could skip the next one.
Kevin's a knacker.
What's that mean, motherfucker?
You're a fucking knacker.
Why are you calling me that? You've been calling me that for like a week.
Where are you from?
I'm from.
Where are you
originally?
Where's your roots from?
New Jersey.
No. Where are you from?
Africa. All of us are from Africa.
No, we're not. They proved that.
Is that why you call me a knacker?
No.
I was gonna say.
We're not doing that. You can't say that word anymore.
I know.
Where are you from?
Ireland.
If you did
Poland.
Ireland.
Ireland is where majority of my family is.
And if you're from Ireland, what are you?
A knacker.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just an Irish word. It's an Irish word for literally the dumbest, most retarded, like, just brutes. Which you are. You're just dumb. You're breaking shit all the time. You've dropped your phone 17 times. You'll leave your debit card in another state.
I left my phone in a guy's car today.
You're an idiot, dude, and I did that yesterday, so I don't want to talk about it. You're an idiot, and I did it yesterday.
Classic.
Easy mistake to make, but you're retarded. Yeah, I don't know why you built that up so much. I just said that to say that. You're a knacker.
Yeah, I don't know why we left any of the last 3 topics in. We should have cut them all. We'll probably cut all this part.
No. We're going to talk about the other things, but literally, you're retarded.
Yeah, of course. Always been. Next.
You're just retarded. I don't even know why.
Did you know, I don't know if I said this on podcast yet, but originally when my parents found out that I was a baby, that I was growing in the womb, I was supposed to have a twin.
Okay.
And there was like a 90% chance that my twin would
perish,
have the Downs. And there was like a 40 to 50% chance that I would have the Downs. And I don't know, brother. I think they were right. I don't think it missed me by as much as they thought.
Did you absorb your twin?
I think I just ate him.
If you fucking tell me that you had, like, I know that you don't, right?
What?
But if you just dropped the bomb on me that you have an identical twin.
Oh, my God.
But that's more retarded.
Oh, man.
I'd be like, why is he not here?
Yeah, I know. Holy.
I have so many questions. Have you ever thought of fucking each other and thinking that it's just, you fucking yourself?
Dude, what if I had a twin, but, like, it wasn't fit for, like, literally identical, but, like, just mentally a shell? Like, just couldn't do anything, but, like, could do physical things. I would just send him to work for me.
Can't do anything.
Yeah, but he could move around. Like, I'm talking about he can motorily operate, but he just can't talk or think or make decisions for himself. I'm saying a mindless drone that looks exactly like me.
Well, buddy, why don't we go to the bathroom, take a look in the mirror? You're a fucking mindless drone. You fucking NPC. Mate, wait, I get it now. You were the brother. You absorbed the not idiot.
I have to kill you now.
You're a fucking retard.
Literally nobody in my 25 years of living has ever figured it out.
Ever made that connection?
Imagine that. I had like a twin brother that was like 3 years old, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill him and take his fucking
his identity at 3. You fucking idiot.
I probably opened that alone. I probably destroyed his credit.
This guy knows more ABCs than I do. Clearly, he's getting far. Probably got a good credit score. Time to take him out early. You definitely are retarded because you have this obsession with fucking Obama and how cool he must be.
Speaking of knackers.
You're... All right. We're back!
I love Obama, brother. I don't obviously he's like the worst president of my lifetime. George Bush is up there too, but Obama's the best, dude. I don't like him as a politician, whatever, fuck his politics, but I'm not talking about that. We could separate the art from the artist for a little bit now.
He's not an artist and he has no art. He had a country and he trashed it.
Okay, we could separate the person from his work for a minute, can we? Indulge me, brother.
Uh-huh.
Just Obama the guy. If you were to see him, if you're just hanging out, having a great time, you had a fucking night with Obama, a nice night of fucking drinking and smoking and fucking. Imagine that, dude. But I'm telling you, all right, not the fucking, but imagine having a night out. You get a few doobies with Obama, you play some basketball, you get some shots up, you have a good time. He's not the most... He's an entertaining guy, though. Like, even, like, joking around. Like, I assume he'd be a great fucking time to hang out with. You don't believe so?
No,
I'm talking about not... We're not going to bring up Ukraine. We're not going to bring up minimum wage.
Let's not bring anything political. I feel like if I sat at a dinner table across from him after a long night of drinking and smoking...
And fucking.
And fucking.
And sucking and
sucking and fucking and shitting all over the
with
place.
The chef.
100%.
Imagine getting Eiffel Towered by Obama and his chef.
All right.
What did he say?
All right. Yeah, okay. I don't want to end up in their fucking pool. Yeah, Rest in peace. Thank you for your
service, chef.
I just think, genuinely, it'd be like talking to a fucking mortician. His audience, you got to remember, he's always like they always frame him as the cool guy in videos and stuff. Because he's talking to fucking retards. He's talking to fucking... He's talking to old people.
Sure, I will agree that
Every time
other people he's with, when you're talking about fucking Mitt Romney and Joe Biden and other fucking politicians, yeah, he's obviously way more entertaining than them. But that's who we're comparing him to. I'm not comparing him to the average fucking...
I'm just saying.
The average guy on the street. I'm comparing him to all of the other presidents. I'm comparing him to all the other politicians. I'm comparing him to Congress. He's the coolest fucking guy out there. Besides, until 2016 came around and the fucking...
All I'm saying is if you have him hanging out with actual people, I want to see him sit down with, like, fucking, like, let him sit down with Gunna. Let's see what they have to talk about. And there's nothing interesting. They're two different worlds, buddy. Yeah, I just think you're retarded for really liking Obama like that.
I do. I think he's a good guy.
Do you get what I'm saying, though? Do you get my point?
Yeah, he ruined our country.
No, that's not the point. The point is like, I feel like...
He aided and abetted in the New World Order taking over and absolutely fucking every American for the history
and of time. Child.
And he probably was fucking banging dead babies on Epstein's Island.
Also...
So who's worse, Obama or Hamas?
His ex-girlfriend's definitely gonna get shot in the back of the head for putting out those like those little letters. You ever hear about that?
No, but did you hear about the guy who was talking about?
All right.
No, but
yeah,
you just reminded me of something.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the guy who was talking about Diddy and
No, never heard it.
Diddy.
Yeah.
And Will Smith.
Oh shit!
He said he walked into the thing and they were absolutely plowing each other.
That reminds me of
backs out.
Fucking asshole.
Nothing better than black gay love, brother.
What did he say?
It's my favorite genre on the gay hub. We're letting that ride for a bit.
Way to think about our actions. All right, what else are we going to talk about?
Yeah, I even forgot what I was going to fucking say earlier. Fuck you. You ruined my train of thought, you cocksucking loser. And frankly,
Frank,
I
did not see that coming.
Jewish propaganda. Anyways, we're not going back to season 1. Stop ripping me back there. We're moving on. It's a different era, buddy. It's literally 2024 already.
We're moving on like those trains did on their way to Auschwitz.
Second chance. I tossed you a bone, but you just suck at it. Anyways, favorite car, dream car. What's your dream car?
Bugatti.
Bugatti what?
Veyron.
It's an old model, my friend.
Chiron.
Fair. I don't know their models anymore.
Who does?
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
I've literally never thought about that question. The last time I thought about that question was when I was like in 8th grade, and that's what it was.
Yeah, I feel like that's such a like that car is so awesomely cool and fucking just that's a sweet ass car.
Yeah.
I would just there's things about it I know I'd hate.
What?
Because I'm OCD.
Yeah, of course you're.
Because it's like one of those things where it's like when you get like a nice pair of sneakers and you're like,
there's just that one thing.
It's just like I don't really want to walk on fucking. You wouldn't walk in Ybor streets with nice pairs, bro.
Yeah, of course.
You throw some kickabouts.
But that's the thing. My opinion on the whole favorite car, dream car type scenario. It's like, one, I don't give a fuck what car I'm driving. I would like it to be at least not a fucking hunk of shit. I would like it to get me from point A to point B and not look like a soccer mom and or a dyke and or
a Jeep with
black
the back
and or
all fucked up and
I just want to look right in the car. I just don't want to step out people expecting something else than they're getting. And I think the Jeep suits me. I think it fits in like a glove. And I think I will continue getting Jeeps until I have billions of dollars.
Yeah, and you know what? That same frame of thought is the same frame of thought I have. I just don't, for me personally, if I had to drive a Bugatti every day, I love the car. It's a sweet-ass car. It's a great one to throw out there, you know?
Of course.
But it's one of those things where it's like, you drive it and you know the ride's going to be shit because it's a sports car.
Yeah.
It's got to have good suspension. For racing.
Yeah, it's not like we live in Germany either.
The clearance is bad. Every time you take a turn, like the thing is as wide as a fucking Hummer, the original. It's just fucking, it's almost undrivable. So much power, like all that stuff. It's just a lot of stuff. For me personally, I wouldn't mind like a fucking, dream cars for me are weird because I want something like...
Yeah, you're a car nerd, so you're probably like, oh, I want a fucking Toyota Land Rover 2006.
No, not even.
Like
I want a Shelby F-150, dude.
Yeah, that's sick as fuck.
Dude, that shit is so fucking sick.
That's sick.
Because it's a big fucking truck, but it's not too fucking wide. It's not too crazy. Yeah. But you
it's
show up somewhere, you show up somewhere in that shit, and everybody's like, God damn, that's a nice whip. $150,000.
Of course.
That's a nice fucking whip. I've only ever seen like 4 of them.
Yeah, I would get like, that's the thing. Like, I'm talking about like when I have just ample money.
Retarded money.
Retarded money is what I'm talking. But like,
you have your twin brother money.
Well, let's not get crazy. But like, just like a regular, like, I don't know, in 10 years when I'm a millionaire, not a billionaire, I'm talking like, I don't know. But because at that point, like, I just want to be driven around, like, with the boys. Like, you got to have the entourage, so I want to get the...
Oh, my God. Getting rolled around in a Maybach.
I'd like to get, like, that'd be sick as fuck.
So fucking sick.
That fucking blue and black one that was here the one day, that thing was fucking sweet,
nice, dude. Getting rolled around in a Maybach, fuck it.
Pull like something like Royce. That, or like a G-Wagon.
Yeah.
G-Wagons are sick, but, I mean, that's just a fucking souped-up Jeep.
I mean, it's better than a Jeep by a lot. Yeah. There's a lot of differences, and it's just way cooler.
It's a fancy Jeep. It's if Mercedes made a Jeep, that's all it is.
Well, you know why the G-Wagon was made?
What?
I don't know. No, I think like
You know why the Jeep was made? Who knows? No. The Jeep.
World War II or something.
Yeah. One of those where we were killing
the
bad guy.
I know that they made I think they made the G-Wagon like for Saudi princes, because they were like, we want to go dooning.
Probably.
We want to go dooning in a comfortable Mercedes, and they were like, all right, fuck it. You're paying for the R&D.
You can't. Oh my God! Did you see the biggest Hummer in the world? Did I show you that video?
Yeah, you did.
That's one of the craziest
you walk up
fucking things.
the middle, like the middle has like a drop down, and it
on
drives
a highway,
and everything.
It's 4 lanes wide.
That's fucking crazy.
It's one of the craziest things. The guy, the reasoning he got it apparently was because he wanted like a yacht, but he's scared of water, so he's just like put it on land. And then they just made him a 4-story tall Jeep. Or
That's
not Jeep, Hummer.
Crazy.
It's fucking sick, dude. That's my dream car.
That would be sick. Something just fucking retarded. You got to close down a whole city. Yeah. You got to fuck up traffic on a week's notice.
That's what I was going to say. We got to give credit where credit's due. A lot of the modern innovation has come because a Saudi prince said, I want that, and a company made it for them.
Yeah.
A lot of innovation has come from that.
Yeah. Dirty nukes,
Have you seen that
AKs?
blowjob machine that spins? Have you seen that? Think about Elon Musk.
Okay.
If you were Elon Musk and you had the Gigafactory, which you know what that is, that's where they could build whatever. I mean, it's
just an R&D center.
Yeah, exactly. But they could build anything in there. Wouldn't you have a fucking
spinning jerk machine?
Wouldn't you attach a Dyson to a fucking pocket pussy, bro? Wouldn't you do something crazy like that?
No, because I jerk off in the shower like a grown fucking man.
All right, let's get into that because that's fucking horseshit. I understand you have a family. I understand you have a wife and kids. I don't have any of that. Why would I jerk off in the shower? I have a bed.
Grow the fuck up. You get into your fucking race car bed, jerk off into one side of the bed, sleep on the other side, you're a pig.
Oh, dude, you know what I need to say? Is the other day I shot one. A nice fat load. It went straight up, and then instead of going up and over the head like it usually does, it went straight up and then back down and then landed on my balls and, like, trickled off and, like, onto my ass a little bit. And it was like one of the gayest I've ever found, bro. But like
just coating your asshole.
No, let's not get it like that. On a cheek. Still, either way, what I didn't understand was that how the angles just don't make sense when I'm explaining. Is it went up and it went straight back down, and I don't know how that happened. Like it was like a it was like
you mortar struck your nutsack with the fattest load again.
Literally, yes, but like it was also like one of those North Korean rockets. Where it goes up like 50 feet and then immediately comes right back down to the spot it took off from.
That's fucking
But
crazy.
I just wanted to tell you that. I don't know what we were talking about.
Jerking off in the shower is the only way a man should be jerking off.
I get that. If you have a family and children.
No.
Why?
No.
Other than that,
What are you doing?
I'll do my sheets in 3 days.
I get it. Listen, hey, I get it. You know, like back in the day, men used to jerk off in the bedroom because that's where the TV's at. You bust a load on a fucking cum rag and throw it under the bed, and hey, when it comes back out, just jizz on it again. I get it.
Who even does that? Just get another sheet. Just have 2 sheets, one around.
Are you literally just busting on your sheets and then rubbing your nuts on it, and then it's like, oh, that side's untouchable?
What's dirty? I'm gonna shower before the next time I do anything.
You're disgusting. That's fucking not. That's childish.
Sure.
That's grow the fuck up. Jerk off in the shower. Jizz down the drain.
But I usually, that's what I'm saying.
If you have the little grates over the drain, mash it down with your feet and keep it moving.
Are you serious? That's what you do every time?
I don't have the drain hole. I don't have the little mesh, but I've been in a hotel before. Just go.
Wow,
mesh it around and just get it down
the hotel before with other people. You can't get away. You're in there for 4 days. You got to fucking sling one around. Crazy thing, I didn't jerk off once in Vegas. God bless me.
Hey, look at you, no nut.
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, I guess.
You were too busy gambling. No, you weren't, because you didn't have any money.
It's the goddamn Apple Pay. I wanted to give them my money, and they wouldn't take it. And dude, like the thing is like when things like that happen to me,
yeah,
I'm not cool with it. Like I'm a very cool person when it comes to, oh, this is what we're doing, this is where we're going, this is what we got to do, yada yada yada. I'll go with the flow. But when something inhibits me from doing the things I want to do, I go crazy. Like if a fucking, have you ever talked to customer service?
Yeah, it's the worst.
If the logs of my customer service calls ever were leaked,
you're canceled.
Canceled is an understatement. I should be brought into the FBI for the way I've talked to TD Bank, Bank of America, fucking Zelle, Venmo, any of them. I should be arrested. I should be tried for war crimes for the things that I've said to these people. And I wish I did have the logs because it's bad. That's all I want to say. Oh, that's because the whole time I was walking around Vegas, I was just mumbling shit. I was like, these fucking scumbags. Like, I just want to give you my fucking money. And then, like, the one lady I went up to, the lady who did she'll remember me for a while. The lady who had the Apple Pay.
Yeah.
And then she said, oh, it's not set up for that. What's it set up for, then? What's it set up for? It's Apple Pay. I'm trying Apple Pay. Yeah.
Speaking of ladies, you ever been in love, buddy?
I've been in love.
You have?
I've been in love.
Tell me about it.
No. Yeah, I've been in love. I don't know what kind. There's different kinds. I had
madly
a
head over
love.
heels.
Yes, I was absolutely my girlfriend in college.
Oh, the one
100%. The one I cheated on. I didn't cheat. I electronically cheated. But I was in love, no doubt about it. I've had first loves.
Yeah.
I've had a few, like, oh, she's the best, like, but, like, not in love. Like, I feel like you fall in love with somebody over time, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, probably, yeah, the girl was the girl in college.
That's nice. Well, now you just
You're married, so I'm not going to ask you that
I'm in love, yeah.
Obviously, all married men are in love.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now you just jerk off on one side of your bed and then sleep on the other side, you filthy pig.
Yeah.
You might even roll around in it like a pig in slop, you fucking animal.
Well, that's the thing. I'm usually not just... How we doing?
Oh, my God.
What do we got?
Interjection.
We got a fucking... Crisis averted. The boys are back. Their little hiatus. Not as long as the last one.
Yeah, literally.
Holy.
Now I gotta
what were we talking about? Because it was important.
You were talking about jizzing all over the side of the bed and rolling in it like a fucking pig in a slop.
That's a fair description. On all accounts.
It's disgusting.
My little pink skin.
Ugh.
Fucking. How much do pigs weigh? I don't know. About me?
About you, you fat fuck. Trump's not gonna win.
Speaking of pussy. Speaking of pigs.
Oh my god.
Trump's not gonna win.
He might. I don't know. I don't care if he does or doesn't anymore.
You just said that you're not happy with his
stance on Israel.
Because I'm as anti-Zionist as anybody else here.
Yeah. We all know that. We all know, like, for real. Like, you're not. Like, we know you just hate Jews.
No, that's not it at all, brother. I love Jews. I do.
Jews rock.
Yeah, Jews are the best. What are you doing? You're going to get us canceled. Of course I love Jews. Are you out of your mind? Did we agree that season 2 we're not talking about the Jews? Okay. I love Jews. I can't even speak right now, dude. Why do we have this interruption? We were going so good before.
We're good. I just don't like that Trump is like so for the war. It's not our war, dude. It's not anything that we have to concern ourselves with. Not our problem.
The thing is the crazy part is they're not doing anything. The fucking Hamas is in tunnels. So what are they? You're not blowing people up. The only people that are in the buildings are fucking the civilians. So it's like, I don't know. I don't really give a fuck. I think us, Russia, and China should all agree that we all test one nuke out and just
here's the area you can test it out.
We just restart because let's
honestly, reestablish it to a wasteland. We're not going into it. It's a Trump conversation.
All right.
Semantics.
TRUMP.
I don't really care. At this point, I'm just like, somebody fix this fucking economy. Like, when are they gonna start fucking worrying about us? We're so fucking in debt.
It is crazy when you hear the numbers of fucking money that's sent like overseas to like.
Yeah, and then we couldn't pay $5 billion for a fucking wall.
We can't do anything here. It is fucking nuts.
I don't like Trump. I've grown a hatred for DeSantis, even though policy-wise in Florida he's done so great. His meat writing has gotten on my last fucking nerve. Vivek I don't trust him at all. I can't trust him.
I don't understand that.
He says too much of the right thing.
It's literally just, because he's right. The literal reason that you don't trust him is because he is polished as fuck. And he's over... The thing is he's such a new politician, he has no idea the waters he's getting into, so he gets caught up a little bit. He's like, this is what I'm supposed to do instead of this is how I feel, and fucking does it. But the thing is everything that he says, I believe, is truly his own opinion.
I think
he's funding his own campaign. Everything he says, I think, is his own opinion. He's funding his own campaign.
Bought and paid for.
By who?
Himself.
By who?
By himself.
What does that mean, man?
Bought and paid for.
Well, that's like working in a restaurant, ordering food from the chef, and then giving yourself a tip. Yeah. What are you talking about?
I give myself a tip every night.
I play with my tip every night.
Jizz in the bed and fucking roll in it.
I agree.
Is that why your hair's so slick back?
The thing is yes, it's all fucking jizz that I use in my hair.
Stiff.
I know, it fucking works. There's nothing better. They don't tell you about that.
About all the benefits of jizz in your hair?
Yeah, I rub it on my face. Look how smooth my skin is.
Your skin is as smooth as a face covered in old jizz.
I do agree. I'm getting, of course, if Donnie T's the nominee, I'm voting for him, obviously. I didn't in 2020. Mm-hmm. So basically I lost in the election. But if I would have voted that year, I definitely would have written in Kanye West. There's no doubt in my mind. So I just didn't go.
But here's the thing, though. Yeah. Primaries coming up. Who are you going to vote for?
Vivek.
You're going Vivek over Trump?
Easily.
Are we really gonna let him fucking Indian guy rule the fucking greatest country in the world?
Are you talking Indian or Aboriginal American Indian? We finally hit one. Aboriginal American Indians, crazy. I don't understand how nobody said that before. Is that something that's been out in the ether that I just don't know about? I've never heard that before.
What, Aboriginal?
Aboriginal American.
That's
Talking
not
about the natives.
That's not how that works.
It is how it works.
No. Aboriginal is like Australian.
No.
Yes.
I know that's where they are.
Yeah.
But that's the reason. They're the natives to the Australian land. That's what
they're called
Aboriginal
Aborigines.
means. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't even like being called Aboriginal.
But what I'm saying is that the natives to our land would technically be Aborigine Americans or Aboriginal Americans.
No.
Yes, dude.
That's not how
What
that
is
works.
it? Google it. Google it. It's gotta be.
It's just not. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's relating to the indigenous people of Australia. That's like calling Aboriginals fucking
Native Americans.
Yeah. Are we talking Navajo Australians? It doesn't make sense.
It's the same thing.
It's not.
So you're saying they named their group the Aborigines?
Yes, that's what they're called. That's who they are. That's their tribe.
But I don't think they came up with that name. I assume the settlers came up with that name.
I think they did.
So they just came up to the English people who were there, and they said, "Hello, I'm an Aboriginal."
I'm an Aboriginal.
No, the English speakers who moved there obviously.
Maybe I don't know where the origins come from. I know that's
it's the
what
same
they're
thing. They're Aboriginal Australians. They're Aboriginal Americans. Have you seen them? It's the same thing. They all came from Pangea.
You came in your bed.
That's why the Aboriginal Americans are up in the south.
Pangea? What the fuck are you talking about?
All the land was together. Do you not know about Pangea?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you not know about Pangea?
I know about Pangea. We weren't around during Pangea, you dumb.
They were.
You're a fucking retard.
They were around. And then the continents drifted. All the Aboriginals all over the world. That's why they call them that. Because they're
You're retarded.
The people have been around for millions of years. Those people, I promise.
I love you. I love you to death, Kev. We're never going to agree. We're not going to agree on this.
Should be Aboriginal Americans. And I'm going to...
As Americans, you and I will never agree on this. But...
They should change...
Might I point out something you and I may agree on?
What's that?
Are you ready for this?
I'm sitting down.
You sitting down? Is your sphincter tightened up?
Now it is.
No more homeless people. I say we do what they did when Xi Jinping was coming to San Fran and load them all up in a fucking shipping crate and dump them in the ocean.
Is that what they did?
There was some fucking fake news about that. I think it was disproven already, but
obviously they didn't dump
they didn't do that. But I think it's a great idea.
What would be sick is what we should do is take out of commission cruise liners, give them enough fuel for about 4 days of travel, and just point them away. And then wherever they get to, they'll float. We'll load them up. Because they're not our problem anymore. So the compounding price, even if you have a high upfront cost, getting rid of all the homeless
there's a large return on that.
Largest return you could possibly imagine.
Yeah,
we don't
genuinely.
need to fucking, we're saving up space.
We'll win the war on drugs immediately.
True.
Simple. We're winning.
And then
that.
they'd probably be able to legalize the fun stuff because all the fucking real people will just.
Yeah.
They know if you get too into it, you're gonna get sent out on the Royal Caribbean.
No, dude, but I'm so for real, dude. We need to get rid of these fucking people. They're the worst.
I agree, but I think my solution is more of a immediate solution. I do agree we should send them out.
Mine is pretty immediate too.
I think we send them out on the cruise ships.
Let's say our immediate solutions.
Load them up with food and then give them 60 days to 90 days worth of food and drink. Let them party until they all die. And then we wheel the shit back in, we tow it back in,
Clean
and
it up,
load it up again. And then we send them out.
I say.
That's not my solution. That was just me articulating your idea. I got a better solution than that.
What's your solution?
All right, snow plows.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
So you take the snow plow off, the truck, but you still have the attachment that holds a snowplow on, and then you make a new thing. Have you ever seen those rollers that flatten down? What are they called?
Yeah.
The flattened down farmland. They just got the big rolling pin on the front of it, basically.
Right.
You take one of those, you elongate it so it's the length of the entire street. You put it on the front of the snowplow. You add spikes all over it.
Uh-huh.
And you just drive forward. And you tell all the people who have internet access to get off the street. You give them a little ping on their phone, and they say, oh, shit, they're cleaning the streets up tonight.
Have a fucking guy with
roll
a mop.
over. Yeah, you got two guys in the back. They got the big brush trucks in the back. And they're fucking sweeping the streets.
Fucking
guts. You got a guy with Windex fucking spraying the blood. And
we're not recording. I'm fucking with you. We're back, baby. I say put a bullet in their head.
That took all of the juice out of me. Because the thing is, we've done about 10 episodes that we haven't recorded.
The golden,
the first
the
car
golden
cast,
first, the magnum
the Fantasy
opus
Files, the magnum opus. All of our greatest episodes of all time have not been recorded.
Yeah, this is not the case with this one, my friend. This has been recorded 100%.
That's good. What do we got next after the Aboriginals?
Bush or no Bush? Are you for hair on a pussy or not?
No.
Really?
Anti-Bush.
You're anti-Bush. You like a smooth.
Nothing better.
You like it to look young.
I like to lick from her neck to her inner thigh without a touch of hair.
Yeah, but when you drive across the country, you're going to hit a bit of forest.
Sure, but I'm taking highways, brother. I'm clearing that shit out. I'm for deforestation of the
Here's the thing.
area.
Here's the thing. Hear me out, and I think I'll change your mind on this immediately.
I'm pro deforestation of the pubic area.
Hear me out. I think that clearly an unkempt bush is fucking disgusting.
Obviously.
On a
Like
man or a
mine
woman.
currently.
On a man or a woman. Yeah. But
Actually, I got a nice bush right now.
all right. Disgusting.
I got like a Jewy looking bush.
Okay. Cool. Continuing on.
That's not true. Imagine that I had curls going down the side and a little top hat on her.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Continue.
It's only curly because you got jizz all over it and you haven't cleaned it out yet, you filthy pig.
Not all the things you say need to be responded to.
I say.
What were you going to say?
I say nice little trimmed bush. There's different styles.
Oh, of course. I'm not saying
a little landing strip is fucking way hotter.
Of course.
It's way ahead. Little Hitler stash. Come on.
I agree. I love a nice Führer on the puss.
That's fucking sick.
A nice Führer cut. I'm not saying I don't like it. Of course, you get a nice little landing strip. First of all, the landing strip, though, I don't mind a little patch or something. The landing strip, though, is like the guy who does like the goatee and then does the straight line in the middle, and I always think of that. So, off of that. Off the landing strip. Landing strip is an 80s ideology that we just got to move on from. But I do agree, a nice little pattern, if you put a little heart down there, a little ladybug shaped, you dye it red or something, it's all fun.
I think if we made that a thing, we could really boost the economy.
Have you ever seen Blue Mountain State?
We could really boost the economy.
Sure.
Because I've seen a lot of, like, barbers, especially in inner cities, which I go to them because they cut hair very well.
Of course.
But they have these nice designs and patterns they do. And I feel like, hey, pube hair is the perfect canvas.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine going down to go get a little licky.
And your initials are in there.
Initials are already there.
Oh, my Lord.
Or a beautiful sunset pattern. You know what I mean? Or fucking something tribal. You know, you could change it up every day. And they got to pay somebody to do that. They could do it at home. Yeah, of course. Anybody could do it at home. You know, you got a car. You could change your oil at home. But why would you?
What I assume happened.
Okay.
And I think somebody came up with this idea already. And I'm not trying to discredit you. It's an unbelievable idea. What I'm thinking is they tried it in the 50s. They're like, hey, motherfuckers, we got to keep these bitches pussies hairless. We got to... I don't know when they did it. Definitely not in the 50s.
Late 90s.
70s.
90s.
Come on.
No, 90s.
70s.
Have you ever seen a porn from the 70s? It's all hair.
That's true.
It's
but
all
what
hair.
I'm saying is
80s, they started cutting it back. 90s was starting to get bald.
Sure. timeline aside, what I think is a group of guys got together and said, you know what, we're going to start this business. And they did, and they got it going for a little bit. And then a bunch of guys came in and saw what the fucking barber was doing to their woman and said, you're never allowed to fucking come to this place again. And then they probably killed the guy. Because if somebody
all right. Shaving the vagish is a bit, it's a bit of a step.
You do that yourself.
All right, but it still would stimulate the economy.
That's why I think
razors only cut when it's low. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
You got to get a trimmer now. You got to get an edger. You got to get a nice little fade on that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Now you got to learn how to fade. You got to go to the school, learn how to fade properly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could learn how to do it. Fade the bush. Dude, I'd get a bush fade every day of the week. Edge it up real good.
But, I mean, if you have the talent behind the clippers.
I'm saying I could learn the talent behind the clippers.
What we're saying is Manscaped, we want an offer.
Manscaped. Use code NIGHTSHIFT for your freak. Also sponsored by Harry's.
Yeah, we got to get a shout out, all of them. Shout out Bic with their clippers.
I think, what the fuck? Phillips Norelco.
Oh, good shout.
Yeah, great shout.
Gotta use Phillips Norelco.
Yeah. We got Gillette. Gillette's on the fucking thing. Pro Glide 3, $29.99 Costco. Comes with 20 refills. Come on, get your fucking pack. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Dollar Shave Club, baby.
Dollar Shave Club.
Greatest thing on
Don't
earth.
use them until they pay us. None of those. Nobody who listens to this shaves their nuts until they pay us.
Send them an email that says Night Shift Podcast.
Yeah.
Or I'm not buying your fucking product.
It should be this show Busting with the Boys. They wanted this one guy on it, so they had their fucking intern send a picture of himself every day. Or of the guy. They tweeted at him every day for like 300 days. And the guy's like, all right, I'll come on the fucking show. Just relax.
It's a good fucking...
So whoever's out there, if you're a avid Night Shift listener, you listen to 1 through 10, season 1.
1 through 12.
Well, before
we removed a bunch of them and
before Spotify
nuked
and
us.
Joe Rogan said, "Hey, you can't do that anymore."
Can't. Yeah, they fired Red Band.
Yeah. But I don't know. What else do we got?
Bitches that say "suck my dick" are the most horrendous whores I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing. But that's like a New York thing.
That's not a New York thing. I've heard it here multiple times.
No, I know.
They're always...
A lot of things are New York things that you've heard here because it's a very influential city.
You're retarded. My thing is the bitches that say it are always one of two kinds, right? They're either dykes.
Sure.
Right?
My favorite.
Or the worst.
I love a nice lesbian.
They are pre-dyke, meaning they've gotten taste of penis and they're okay with it for so far, but they're going to be a dyke.
Yeah. I mean, think about it, though. You're running through normal, everyday size dicks, and then a girl comes out of nowhere, and she's got a 14-inch fucking octopus hand or whatever, octopus tentacle that she shoves up inside you. I mean, dude, there's nothing better on this God's green earth than lesbians. I gotta add that to the list.
Lesbians are the worst, dude.
You're out of your mind. I'm not saying...
You like hub lesbians. You don't like...
I separate people's views from them as a person.
You like hub lesbians. You like the where both of them are hot and that they're not lesbians. They're getting a fucking check.
Yeah, but it's so hot while they're doing their scam.
Yeah. So you don't like lesbians.
Let them go. No,
you ever seen real lesbians?
I'm not talking about the plumber lesbian.
Go down there and go get a drink in the morning and tell me any of them are fuckable.
Amelia Earhart might be lesbian.
Ooh.
Those are the types I'm talking about.
Amelia Earhart was a horrendous bitch who died because she didn't know how to fly a plane.
I'm not talking about Amelia Earhart. I'm talking about Amelia, our coworker.
Maybe. I don't know.
Gotta be.
Maybe.
Even then, no, she's way too flirty, but that's the type I'm talking about. Is the girls who played like fucking volleyball their whole career, and the only reason they're lesbians are because they fucking got to see nicest asses in the world every day in the locker room.
Yeah, that would be sick though. No wonder all these dudes are trying to become bitches.
Literally.
Yeah, they just want to see some fine, pristine coochie.
You should become an e-girl.
No. Next topic.
What are we talking about? What else do we got?
I don't know, man. We're at 120. I think we got some pretty important stuff in there. You know what I mean? And I got to take a shit. I've been releasing pre-shit farts the entire time. No way you haven't smelled any of them.
I haven't smelled any of them.
Well, thank God. Thank the good Lord. But you've been upwind them. So, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm about to shit myself for real. And this isn't like the beginning of the podcast. I'm about to shit myself.
So, all right, I think then we call it because we don't need anybody shitting live on air.
Podcast ever. Well, greatest season 2 podcast intro ever.
I think we're getting ahead of ourselves.
I think
it was great. I think we're
gonna get ahead in this podcast.
Once we get our show throats back.
Show throat babies, show throat goats out here throwing.
But yeah, honestly, if you're listening and you're still listening, which you're probably not.
Yeah.
But if you are, thanks for making it this far. We're clocking out.
And honestly,
and season 2, we're taking it to the next level.
And just remember, guys, this is an experiment. At the end of the day, we're trying new things out. We're trying to make you happy. Let us know.
Next.
Let us know. Let us know. And hey, if you don't like the podcast, play it in the background while you're jerking off. Let it run. Let that CPM climb.
You can call us the Impractical Jerkers.
You fag. Bye, loser.